Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and today we're gonna look at tips to avoid spam folders in Gmail. Here are some facts. 281 billion emails were sent in 2019. 281 billion. Can you even imagine that? And around 55% of it ends up in the spam folder. That means 1 out of 2 of your cold email outreach would definitely end up on a spam folder. So how do we avoid it? Do you know why this happens? This is because 70% of the emails are just bulk blasting of offers and promotions by companies. New term alert, spam score. Basically, if you have a high spam score, you have more probability of ending up in spam folder. So what determines the spam score? Factors like email open rates, email engagement rates, how often they reply. User behavior is key to determining your spam score. Let's say your email ends up in spam, and if they move it back to the inbox or they mark it as important, your spam score is going to decrease, and there is more possibility that your emails will not end up in spam. But whereas if your emails are moved to spam folder, or if they are deleted without even opening, then those are really bad signs. And here's another horrible fact. No software in this world is ever going to mention you if your email ever ended up in spam or not. So here's some ways to figure it out. There is the service called as Gmass, and what it does is when you use that service, it's going to send your emails to a list of email addresses that it owns, and then it gives you the percentage of emails that ended up in the spam and the percentage of email that ended up in inbox. Using this, you can figure out how successful your email campaigns are going to be. There is this other tool called as G Suite Toolbox, and what it does is going to check if all your domain settings are right. Postmaster Tools is going to tell you what kind of reputation you have in Gmail. Basically, if your domain is marked as spam, then it's really going to be hard for you to get back the reputation to good or better or whatever. So here are the things that you need to avoid. Do not purchase any sort of email lists. Don't send cold outreach emails using your normal gmail.com email addresses. Use G Suite instead, the Google My Business. Avoid crazy formatting like using colors in your emails, using all caps, which will sound like you're shouting, and don't use too many exclamatory marks. Don't use spam triggering words such as free, best, offers, and all those things. Don't forget to spell check. Please don't send attachments in your cold email outreaches. Here are some really good practices that you need to follow. If you're planning to send thousands of emails each and every single day, and it is highly recommended that you create a separate domain for that, so that your primary domain will not be affected if there is some sort of problem in your email outreach. Verify your emails before bulk sending them. What does that even mean? Basically, you have to check if the email addresses that you have in your list are valid. Here's some tools for that. Number 1, never bounce. Number 2, clear out. And number 3, quick email verification. There are 3 outputs for these tools, which is valid, invalid, and catch-all. Catch-all means it's unsure. Sending emails to invalid email addresses is going to affect your domain badly. Here's what you do. Segment and micro-segment your email list so that the customers get the really right offers that they're actually looking for, so that your emails actually solves their problem and it's not just another irritating email that they don't even open. Here's a fact. Personalized emails have 32.7% more open rates. Experiment with subject lines. Here's the thing. What do you think determines your open rates? Your subject determines your open rates. So it is highly important that you experiment with the subject lines so that you know what kind of subject lines responds well to your kind of audience. So you might be wondering what to do if your domain is already marked as spam. There's a manual way to correct it. Sending emails to recipients you know and asking them personally to open the emails, mark the emails as important. If it ends up in the spam, you ask them to move it to the inbox and then mark it as important and then reply to. But here's a problem. One person can only mark your email as not spam once, which implies you need to get a lot of people to cooperate in this mission of yours. And here's the automatic way to do that. Use a software called as Mailworm. It automatically opens all emails, it automatically responds to most of them, and then it automatically moves them from spam to inbox so that your spam score is going to become better, so that your emails will not end up in spam eventually. So basically it is improving your reputation in Gmail if you have it really bad already. And here's something that most people do not care about. They do not remember to warm up their domain for cold outreach. Why do you need to warm up? Because sending hundreds and thousands of cold outreach right out of the blue from your domain is a really quick way to get yourself blocked. So how do we really warm up? You can use Mailworm or similar tools, and how to perform this is send 30 to 50 emails a day with a response rate of around 40%, which you can set in that software. Warm up for at least a month before you start sending bulk emails. Here's a fact. If you succeed in your cold outreach, 8.5% of your emails will be replied. There will be engagement with it. Here's the thing, when you get a reply from a cold outreach, then it will be relatively easier to convert that person into a customer. All you have to do is close the deal with one-on-one emails or get their contact number or whatever it is so that you can talk to them, get the deal complete. Here's another fact, you can use email outreach add-ons to make this process a little easier. What these add-ons does is basically it will tell you if they actually opened and if they actually read your email, if what part of the email they read, for how much time they read it, and if they downloaded the attachment, if they clicked on the links. Why is it important? Is because it is easier for you to follow up when all these add-ons are there, so that you can actually know if they are interested or not. If they download that your attachment, if they went through your links, then there's a high possibility that they are interested and you can use them to provide value and convert. So hope this video helped, and good luck guys. Hope your email outreaches do succeed. Thank you. If you found this content useful, do subscribe. Thank you.